All right, let's get right into it. We're talking about a massive, fundamental shift in how you get seen online. I want you to forget almost everything you know about digital marketing, because the playbook for 2026 is being totally rewritten as we speak. We're moving from a world obsessed with clicks to a world that's all about answers.
And this quote, it really just hits the nail on the head. It sounds a little dramatic, I know, but it perfectly captures this huge change that's happening right under our noses. See, people are shifting away from just Googling it and are starting to get their information from AI-powered answer engines instead.
So why is your old playbook basically useless now? Well, it's because the entire game has changed. For years, the goal was simple: get people to click on a link to your website. But now, tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity, and even Google's own AI overviews, they just give the user the information directly. The old rules for getting seen online, they just don't work anymore.
I mean, just look at the difference here. The old playbook was a grind. It was all about chasing that #1 ranking on Google, stuffing your pages with keywords, and just praying for clicks. The new playbook for 2026 and beyond has completely different goals. The new goal is to be the cited source in an AI's answer. It's about building real, deep authority on a topic. It's about driving actual decisions, not just empty clicks.
This new playbook really boils down to two core ideas you have to master. Think of them as the two new battlegrounds where visibility is won or lost. First, you have to win the war for attention, and second, you have to win the war for authority. You can't just have one. Winning on both is how you're going to dominate. Okay, so let's dive into that first battleground, this crazy, relentless war for people's attention. And let me tell you, in 2026, this war is being won, literally second by second with short-form video. And if you're wondering why this is such a big deal, get this. A whopping 82% of all traffic on the internet is now video. This isn't just some passing trend, okay? This is a complete rewiring of how we consume information. If you are not making video content, you are basically invisible to most people online. Simple as that. But, and this is a big but, not all short-form video platforms are created equal. Not even close. When you look at the projected engagement rates, TikTok is just the undisputed king of the hill. I mean, its rate absolutely dwarfs the competition. For pure, raw, get in front of people engagement, TikTok's algorithm is in a totally different league.
So, where should you put your energy? Well, it really depends on your goal. TikTok is your engagement engine, right? It's perfect for reaching younger audiences with that authentic, trend-focused stuff. Instagram Reels is your integration play. You use more polished content to tap into that huge meta ecosystem. And then you've got YouTube Shorts, which is your discovery engine. It's fantastic for how-to content that people will be searching for and finding for months or even years.
But you know what? No matter which platform you choose, every single successful video follows this simple formula. You have 3 seconds. That's it. 3 to hook someone and stop their scroll. Then you have to hold their attention by delivering what you promised in that hook. And finally, you give them a reward, a solution, a laugh, a cool fact that makes them want to hit that like or follow button. Hook, hold, reward. That's the magic formula.
Okay, so let's switch gears to the second battleground. Because grabbing attention is one thing, but turning that attention into real, lasting influence, that requires winning the war for authority. And that war is now being fought on the brand new turf of AI-driven answer engines.
And this is where we've got to learn a whole new term: answer engine optimization, or AEO. Now, this isn't about tricking an algorithm to get a click. Nope. This is about creating content that is so clear, so well-structured, and so genuinely valuable that AI tools actually choose to use your content as the source material for the direct answers they give to people. This brings us to what's being called the citation economy. Think about it. In this new world, the most valuable currency isn't a link or a high ranking. It's a citation. Being mentioned as the source in a ChatGPT or Perplexity answer, that's the new gold standard of trust. It puts your brand right in front of someone at the exact moment they need a solution. So, the big question is, how do you earn these citations? Well, it's not by stuffing keywords into your articles anymore. Answer engines reward real depth and genuine expertise. We're talking about comprehensive guides with super clear headings, case studies, original data, information that's structured in a way an AI can easily digest, like using clear Q&A formats that directly answer a potential question. And here's the part where it all comes together. The most crucial point is that these two battlegrounds, attention and authority, they aren't separate things you need to worry about. The absolute smartest strategy for 2026 unifies them. It makes them work together in one powerful, super efficient content engine. Here it is, the big idea. Record once, repurpose everywhere. The most effective strategy uses a single core piece of content to fuel everything. It creates both the short, attention-grabbing clips you need for social media and the deep, authoritative articles you need for answer engine optimization.
And here's what that workflow actually looks like. It's a beautifully simple 3-step process. First, you record one long-form video where you just thoroughly answer a key question in your field. Step 2, you take the transcript from that video and turn it into a comprehensive, structured article, perfect for AEO. And then step 3, you chop up that original video into a bunch of short, punchy clips for TikTok, Reels, and Shorts. It's one single effort that gives you maximum impact across the board.
So that's it. That is the new digital playbook. It's no longer about choosing between making popular content or making authoritative content. The real win is building a system that does both at the same time efficiently. And really, the choice now is pretty simple. Either you adapt or you risk being left behind.
Which really just leaves us with one final question to think about. We now live and operate in a world that is defined by seconds of attention on a video and sentences of answers from an AI. In this brand new landscape, how are you going to make sure that your voice, your brand, and your expertise are the ones that actually get heard?